Hello everybody, welcome back to Player Character. This is going to be episode 6. We have just gained the fortress Skyhold. I'm down here where all of the equipment is made. This feels like a very Evilyn Masters style location. The goal right now is to, get familiar with the fortress that we're going to be using, go talk around to the people, get accustomed to ruling them. I think the very first thing is I have stuff carried over from other games, so we can have some fun with customization. Inquisition, Circle of Magi, Orlays, Templar, Tevinter Imperium, Grey Warden, all the flags that we can use. Let's see, there doesn't really seem to be, I guess we'll just use the Inquisition flag, because that's the symbol of my authority, and we're not going to, grant authority to others, so banner stays the same. Oh, bed, very important, privileges of power and all that. Let's see. I think this is very auspicious. This feels like the Orlays 2. Feels very Evelyn. Okay, the drapery. Same thing, we're not going to do other symbols. Let's see if there's a good symbol. The Inquisition one, not bad. Yeah, I think we're just going to do Inquisition symbols all over the place, because they're the symbol of Evilyn Masters' power. Heraldry, I think same thing. Let's go find the Inquisition. Decor, I don't have that yet. Throne, now here's the important thing. Ooh, Dragon Maw Throne. Legacy Ferelden. Legacy Kirkwall. I like the Dragon Maw. And, as I said before, Inquisition symbolism all over the place. Just remind people of my power. The ultimate power of Evilyn Masters. Ooh, we get another Forces perk. I mean, technically there are others, but... Ooh, that seems very useful. We have Cerberus. Okay. Let's go for more healing potions, because that is actually very useful. There's some interesting things to get here. Anyway. What do we have here? Missions, maybe? Oh, we have some watchtowers. We can watch people, spy on them. We have an amulet of power. I like that. Sigil of the Nug. Alright, nothing here. There you are. Okay, we need 8 power for what we're doing, so that might be a... out of character. My plan was to do some stream grinding tonight after recording this, so I think next episode we'll get to that. For now, let's go explore our new fortress.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation
I guess. Can I also become an Empress?
Unstable. It will complicate matters.
I guess I'll keep her alive as a puppet.
Matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Just get me to the court.
I don't care about Orlesian politics. Just get me to the Empress.
Of course, Inquisitor. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Warn the Empress, no. If she's strong, she'll be able to help herself. That's where we need to be, to seize all the power.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais.
Oh, I like that. Greater presence indeed, thank you very much.
So, Inquisitor, It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that
I
war we talked
prefer
about stopping?
Grand
Well,
Overlord of the entire world, but Inquisitor's
That's not a friggin'
fine.
archdemon, is it? Droste, what did I step in?
Didn't expect either you knew this would be strange. If she answers, let me know.
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
What is your issue?
You're confusing me now. What are you getting at?
Archdemons, real enough. Fine. But if that Carifi thing is true, the Magisters really cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world?
If it's a real thing, it can bleed and
It's too
die,
far,
and
innit?
I can take
I just want
over.
to plug the Skyhold rubbish so I can go play.
I need doubters like you. That way we can topple the current world order.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal.
Normal.
Nice, well-paid normal.
Yes. Just follow orders.
Just be useful. Ugh, the people I have to work with.
I know, right? Good luck with this lot. But I'll be here. Now, where's food?
What a fascinating life you lead, my dear. First you fall out of the Fade, then you're attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held a ball.
I'll try that. It's a perfect place to kill your enemies.
I'll talk to Josephine.
No weapons, and I have all my
Magic
magics.
before the next attack.
I've got a tailor in Valroyur who can work miracles, my dear. But not those sort of miracles. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struggled
Not that we have a
seriously
fortress,
against
no.
you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Corypheus will pay for this.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven.
Oh, yes, he will.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure.
Glad
you
we
keep
approve
it
the
here.
fact that we should kill
Our enemy
Corypheus.
advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Perfect. I can definitely become a leader.
So, this is Skyhold.
It sure is. You should be training its forces.
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. Solus chose well. We'll be able to spot an invading force from miles away.
Perfect.
For as long as I've been
Indeed.
here, we've never really spoken at length.
Actions speak louder.
Your actions told me all I
I'm
needed to
a
know.
lady of
Unfortunately,
action.
it seems we disagree on crucial matters.
Getting Corypheus is the goal. We shouldn't lose sight of that. I swear I'll take that twisted bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I mean, you are a Grey Warden. You will die. You're taking this hard. I guess you're no good to me dead. That's
What
as...
that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed?
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith.
That's the nicest that
Your
Evelyn can
Inquisition
be,
has
is
taken
telling him
hold
that
of
he
it.
shouldn't die. It's pretty nice, honestly, compared to the things she could say.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I'm not.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's.
I'm not Andraste's chosen. I chose myself.
The truth doesn't matter. This chatter gets us nowhere, and I tire of it.
Me too. Hello, Iron Bull.
Heard there was a big demon at the Seeker Fortress. Gotta say, I don't mind missing that. Getting into your head, messing around.
I'll protect you now. We killed it.
It's dead now.
That's why I like you, boss. Always staying positive.
Positive until the end. Right until I slide the knife in.
Have you met
Hello, Cassandra.
the friend of Varric's Inquisitor?
Not yet. No.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
I like that. Who do you think it is?
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Theidas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
I don't need your advice. Goodbye.
That's enough for now.
As you wish.
Oh, look, there's a Cullen conversation.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
I like this man. Very Evilyn Masters style of command.
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad situation. We will not let it happen again.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
I don't need to hope I'm a good leader. I am a good leader. So you work for me now.
You report to me now. Will that be a problem?
I was brought on to oversee the Inquisition's forces and offer military advice. That hasn't changed.
Perfect.
We needed a leader.
No
You have
problems here. We can't fail again.
There can be no mistakes this time.
I understand. At least we know what we must face. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
I'll take it.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Hello, mage, who I will soon
One
rule
moment
over.
you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. I suppose a proper introduction is called for, now that we're not running for our
Yes,
lives.
I do like to know who
Dorian
serves me.
of House Parvus, most recently of the Tevinter Imperium. I was at Redcliffe when the Venatori assumed command of your southern mages. I only wish I could have given more warning.
Why did you warn us?
Why try to warn us at all? Aren't these Venatori your countrymen?
Only technically. The Imperium they serve no longer exists. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister, but this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
All true. You seem upset.
Why does that make you angry?
Huh, we had a jump
The
cut there.
Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We
Well-
destroyed the world.
Some people destroyed the world. And some people still can. It's not destroyed yet. Not yet. But give me some time.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
One more warm body? Sure. You're welcome here.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
Oh, after what I do, nobody will thank me. I don't need their thanks,
Not
just
quite
their
doing
bows.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped.
Agreed.
Men like him...
I can't
ruin
rule
my
while
home.
he's alive.
I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Well, look who it is.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Inquisitor, I was not expecting a visit. You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
Especially a useful friend like you. Spy, assassin. I have uses for you. Friends are in short supply considering how many people I've been killing.
Right. Especially since we lost so many at Haven. You noticed my exchange with the commander. The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
I blame Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
And we know who to kill.
I keep wondering if I could have done
Focused
something
hatred.
different. When the
One
first of the
target,
lookout went
and he's
missing,
going down.
I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Learn from this. Serve me
Be
better.
prepared next time. I won't let this happen again.
Good.
My people know their
We can't
duty.
let this
They
happen
know the
again.
risks.
We need our
They
forces.
understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
They are the ones who survived. They're strong. They're soldiers.
True. There are soldiers. They'll do what we need them to. If Corypheus is cold, I must be colder.
True.
War demands sacrifices of us all. Our
You have more to
agents
say.
encountered more followers of Corypheus, these so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Agreed. Give me your plan.
What strategy do you have in mind? A subtle approach.
I owe this
These
Calpurnia
Venatori
a
have been
debt.
shadowing a merchant called Vicinius.
One
on
dagger
Calpurnia's
right to the
orders.
throat.
They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
I'll get him to talk.
If flattery doesn't work, I'll try something stronger. As bards say, begin with the sweetest verse. Vicinius could be a most helpful friend. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer
Maybe I'll try
home.
playing the game, the political game, just
Hopefully, your
once.
attention should be enough to pique his interest.
Pretend as if I'm a nice
We'll have
person.
Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Let's see how that goes. Oh,
What happens
an
here?
enemy worth killing.
Merchant is conspicuously absent.
Well, he betrayed me. Looks like the political game does not have to be played. We get to play the Evilyn Masters game. Maybe she can learn the political game some other time. This is where Evilyn excels. And the last one. Dead. Okay. Let's not all crowd the hallway. Come on. Through. There you are. Ah, some loot. Everything I could have wanted. Enemies to kill, not having to pretend like I'm a good person. Ah, his remains.
That must have been Vicinius.
There's loot here. Hidden pieces of power, you say? I like it.
A shattered crystal. Let's find the pieces.
There you are.
Here's another one. The crystal's holding it. Hold on.
What is this?
Lady Calpurnia, I had no intention. I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori!
Oh, she's anti-slavery. Well, I guess I'm also that in a sense, in that there won't be slavery when I own everybody.
We should show Liliana.
When I have absolute power. There won't be a need for it. Alright, so let's go report into Liliana.
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpurnia was a slave from Minravel.
Ah, that explains a
Even
lot.
slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him.
Ha. Can we use that?
What else does her past reveal?
It haunts her. Calpurnia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate.
Well, she picked the
Give
wrong
me
enemy
access to
then.
Calpurnia's lair. And this crystal you found is fascinating. An arcanist may unravel its mysteries.
The services of an arcanist, you say? Ah, this must be the arcanist. They shall serve me well. Evelyn is growing to understand the power of knowledge.
Of course.
Oh no, these are the specialists. The specialization experts, I see. Arcanist must be somewhere else. Which of you teaches me blood magic?
My skills are required.
And you are?
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead.
Ah, a voice for the
Will
dead.
serve your cause.
I like this. I welcome any
Open to any
assistance,
allies.
including the dead.
I do not often find. Thank you. I am of the Mortalitazi. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead.
Well, I was thinking of blood magic, but necromancy, you say? I can rule people even after they've died? Show me what's involved.
Then your journey begins as others end. The steps are small, but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
That is worth considering. Now, I did see that there was a prisoner to deal with, and I think that might be worth my time.
Any story?
Oh, plenty.
I shall sit in my dragon throne and judge.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
We'll execute people here.
Will we be taking heads right here in the hall?
Goodness, no! If such an option is available, it will be done elsewhere. And it may not be necessary.
You think it won't be
The Inquisition
necessary.
sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Ooh, maybe you have me convinced. Maybe I can rethink. If there's a greater form of cruelty than execution,
We will bring him before you.
bringing a slow death as opposed to a quick one. We'll just see if Evelyn's mind can't be changed.
Knight Captain Denham, Inquisitor. He awaits judgment for serving the Lord Seeker at Therenfall Redoubt. I knew some of the knights who died there. I asked to oversee his sentencing. The Envy Demon perhaps fooled the Knight Captain, but following his superior's orders nearly destroyed the Templars.
It demands punishment, for sure.
We must address the harm he unleashed.
I only did as I was told.
But you didn't do what I told you to, and that is the greatest crime.
You would have done the same if you hadn't abandoned the order.
But he
I
chose
served
me.
faithfully.
He chose well.
It went red after what the Lord Seeker told me to do.
I'm not conscripting him. Let the Templars judge him. I want to see how they act.
I didn't suffer at your hands. That was your knights in the Templar Order. Let the remaining
I'm sure
Templars
they'll
judge
be
the man who
merciful.
failed them.
The penalty will be death. They can't. Not after what I've seen.
Good. I approve of their methods if the penalty is death. Here's the Arcanist.
Inquisitor?
Well, not
The
him.
Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Look at that spooky skull. I like this guy. Or girl. Or person. Whatever they may be. The who is not important, but what they do. Ah, a small dwarf. Well, as long as you can serve me well.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Yes, let's.
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness, memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found, Inquisitor. I've made interesting...
Ah. Well, look who it is.
Not the fear of demons.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have.
A vessel, you say? Well, we can't have that. Let's take her down.
take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
Calpurnia doesn't trust him. We can use that.
The crystal showed us Calpurnia hasn't bought into Corypheus's myth just yet.
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpurnia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
I can split
Spying.
it in half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpurnia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn.
It feels just. Then let's do it.
Dagna, do whatever it takes to get that crystal ready.
Right.
If there's a
Whatever
rift
it
between
takes.
Corypheus and Calpurnia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
Well, well, look who we have here. What do you have to show me, dwarf? I wonder what default Hawk looks like.
Inquisitor
What actions he took.
Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall. Though
Definitely not what my Hawk looked like, I'll tell you what.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
Yes, during DLC.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it
Good for
at
you.
first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
I don't dwell on it.
If I thought like that, I'd never get anything done.
How do you put it out of your head?
I go out into the wilderness and find something that wants to kill me. That usually clears my mind.
That's
always
the
worked
most
for me.
Evilyn Masters style answer that I think this game has ever given.
To kill you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Could have doesn't cut it.
You're giving me maybes. I need proof.
Then let's get you some. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
That's a problem.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks.
Well,
Did
I
your
guess we
friend
can
disappear with them?
trim the
No.
corruption and then
He
take
told me he'd
control.
been hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
This is bad for the Wardens, but good for me. I can take
Corypheus
control.
has corrupted the Wardens. It may be too late to save them.
I understand. I'll do whatever's necessary to stop him. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it.
I like what you're putting down, then. Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Evilyn take my brother out of the Free Market.
Ah, you saved your brother. I usually save your sister.
But everyone else I used to
I'll
know,
be honest.
they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
What has Varric
I
told
assume
you?
Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
You fought Corypheus. I want to know everything about killing him.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
I don't know if I can
We'll
trust
talk
you,
later.
but
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
for now, that is going to end this episode. We'll end it on a nice view. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Skyhold. A little side questing. Maybe we can learn about our enemies. Next episode, I'll have gathered some power, so I'll be able to do some cool missions. But for now, that is the end. Thank you for joining me. If you want to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of Evelyn's journey, where she's going. Do you think she's growing? She seems to be growing, learning to play the game, those sorts of things. Maybe she'll get better at it, maybe she won't. We'll find out. Learning to manipulate people. And if you want to see more content, I'll be doing this weekly on Tuesdays, and I will be doing Heroes of the Quick Match, where I'd play randomized characters in the MOBA Heroes of the Storm. That'll be on Thursdays, so feel free to subscribe to the channel for those, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.